to be. Carrots, parsnips, turnips, nips. Mushrooms. I think there'll be enough room. Bit more room in there, but we'll split it between the two. Potato, meat. Mate, do you know what I've done? I've forgot my knife. I've had a bit of a nightmare. It's going to take a good few hours, this. Vegetable stock. So I was chopping my veg with my axe. Not ideal. The Uprising red wine. These ain't working. I hope this isn't a corkscrew one. If it is, I'm going to have to have another nightmare. It is. Chap up by passenger of the Baltic Gods, got straight to flick around the corner. Burgess has done well. He's scared Cameron Burgess. Whoa. It's a bit of a different one tonight. I was going to go on a ad hoc wild camp tonight to well, just to get out for a wild camp, but also in like commemoration thing about Mors Kochanski, very well respected bushcraft community. I think it's the anniversary of his passing. You know, to commemorate it and to raise awareness and raise money for like cancer research, because yeah, he sounded an awesome geezer, and it's a thing that affects lots of people. So it's a worthy cause. But yeah, I was going to go on a wild camp, but I started packing stuff that I wanted to test, that I wanted to use, and hence I've come to like a nearly wild campsite, which there's no one else here, which is lovely. And it's a good thing to do to test your gear. It's a good thing to do if you haven't been wild camping before and you want to go wild camping. You sort of buy a few bits and bobs, obviously not the most expensive stuff, but like you see what works, see how you feel, see if you like it. You get a feel for it. It's not the same, but you get a feel for it. You can be more comfortable. So I thought to myself that I want to have quite a few lights, a largish fire. I want to try this out. And when I was at home packing my pack, I had 55 pounds, about 25 kilos in it, and I was still thinking, oh, I want to bring this as well, I want to test this, I want to test that. So it's nice to be out and just testing some of this gear. I'm not sure how this is going to stand up in the rain. The wind is the thing at the minute. I didn't realise the wind was going to be an issue, but it's not an issue as yet. But the rain, I wanted to test it in the rain because there was rain forecast sort of all afternoon and all night, on and off. But I don't know, and I wanted to see. And I've got a basher with me as well, but I haven't set it up. I'm just going to take my chances in here, and I wanted to test. Well, the reason I bought the wool blanket is just to put it over my sleeping bag, basically. mainly just to protect it from any fire embers. But they're all sort of going off that way because of the wind. It is fairly windy. I have been a bit all over the place today with it because it was a last minute thing in a way. I forgot my knife, but then I realised I did have a knife in my pocket on my arm of my jacket, so I was using my axe to cut the food. I was using my axe. I wanted to use my knife and that to batten wood, and but yeah, there it is, the German Flecktarn Pup. Obviously, it buttons together. You can see there, buttons together. It's like two ponchos. And, you can have this side down mirroring that side, so it's like an A-frame 10. I may do that later, but I don't know. I've got plenty of wood. I've got more than just that there. That's away. So I want to keep it like that. It's really cosy in there. More radio, plenty of lights. That's the thing I wouldn't do on a wild camp because I don't always feel comfortable with noise and loads of light where I go. It is nice. It's a different experience. So far I love the shower. It is heavy. Got stew in there, red wine stew with like stewing steak. Whoa, that old wine is reduced. It's reduced. I might have to put a bit. Look at that. It looks like burn. I think I'm ready to roll. I think that's ready to munch. I might eat one now and one a bit later on. But it's comfy. It's well sheltered from the wind in there. I've pitched up the right way away from the wind, although it's coming sort of this way. And it is a chilly night, chilly windy night. I think the gear I've got is sufficient. Let me just show you. I've got a wool blanket, and that's like a military one. I think it's about 50 or 60% wool, but that's mainly to protect my sleeping bag from the fire. And the sleeping bag I got is the Corinthia Defence 4. Should be plenty warm enough. Trekology pillow, or I may stuff some of my clothes in there and then use that as my pillowcase. That's what I quite often do. Although I do like this Trekology one. I didn't get an inflatable pillow for a long time just because I thought, I can't see it's going to be comfortable, but it's not bad. I've got my Multimat 38, which I always find reasonably comfortable. It's a little bit small, but it's comfortable on there and it's got good insulation, I found so far anyway. I'll get that candle lit again. I'm going to get another log on there because that's burning down. I think the fire is a necessity in the winter. It is. And I keep trying to figure out if that's ash blowing around or snow. Stu has stuffed me, both, nearly both, apart from some of the juice which was like well red winey. Just stuffed me. It was really nice though, in a weird way. Hot, nourishing food. I think it has been snowing a little tad, or sleet. It's hard to tell because it's dark. But I went for a little walk earlier and it was. It is cold. My toes are cold. So it's going to be a test. So far the shelter's held up well. We'll see if it continues on for the night. I'm sure it will. Let's go around, check all the pegs are in nicely before I go to sleep as well. Collect some more wood. Try and keep that fire going as long as possible. I think once I get in the fence floor, I'll be warm enough. But it is definitely cold and windy. Set up just right to be sheltered from the wind. The wind's sort of coming from behind me and slightly that side. And look, here. Is that going to start dripping on me? I should be alright. I've got a warm blanket as well. And this is water resistant, so it shouldn't be like... I was going to bring a bivvy, but I brought enough stuff. It's not a good sign though, is it? Yeah, look, that's fairly coming through there. I don't know if that's because I was leaning on there. Maybe. Oh, it's there as well. Yeah, it's coming through all over. It's not dripping down as yet. It has been raining for ages. We'll see how that goes. Now, it was leaking. It was dripping down here, straight onto here. Then I lowered this bit, and it's still, and sort of shook it off. And it's still doing it, but not as badly. But this side's a little bit lower, sloping down from like the peak, but not by much. And it's been coming in here and here a little bit, and dripping down in various little spots. See that? You can see that. And it's been dripping onto my blanket, but I haven't seen one drip down there for a little while now, so I don't know. But I think, there you go. I don't know if you see, yeah, there you go. Yeah, incessant rain, I'm not sure. It might be better when it's down, when it's all closed up and stuff. But I don't know, if you'd still get some in here, I don't know. Between these. But it's collecting on there also, dripping onto the top of my bag. Hopefully it'll ease off at some point, because if it carries on I might get quite, oh well, I should be alright in here. It's water resistant. Should have brought a bivvy bag, like I said. It's all good, isn't it? Testing stuff out. Just a regular tarp would have kept the wet off me completely, and a bivvy. Old school tarp and bivvy. Yeah, does the job. And it's nice still, but yeah, it is slightly disconcerting, isn't it, when you're sort of getting little drips of rain come through your shelter. It'll be alright, but yeah, it's not ideal, is it? Yeah, it's going to start dripping from there probably. So I don't think I need the wool blanket for warmth, but I want to put it, I'm going to try and cover my sleeping bag up with it, just so that it doesn't get soaking wet. That is water resistant. I'll give it a bit of help with the wool blanket. I do love the sound of the rain. What's that dripping on? Do you hear that? Anyway, I do love the sound of the rain on there. But more so when you know it ain't gonna come through. Anyway, night nights. Catch you in the morning. Look in there, look. Flipping how much water's in there. Look. Stay dry. Well, the swagman over me just to add another layer over the sleeping bag. It was warm in here, but I felt cold in little spells for some reason. I don't know. Everything's soaked. Look. Look, proper wet one. Still enjoyed it though. Cup of coffee on my way out. It's going to be a nightmare to pack up, ain't it? Look at it. It's drenched. Proper drenched. Look. Yo, mate. That's going to be well. Yeah. It's going to be horrible packing up. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and have a leisurely pack up. Be on my way out of here. Yeah, a bit of a different one. But anyway. Catch you soon. Happy Christmas.